Well, hello everybody. Just to let you know, I'm admitted into the hospital. Remember me discussing the 8 pylori bacterial infection I had in Tennessee, and that they were going to give me amoxicillin and zithromycin, the Z-Pack, to get rid of it in 2 weeks? Well, it was working fine, and I was feeling greater than I have in 2.5 years. So I got out, started making videos, and right after I made that video coming back from Put-in Bay on the ferry, I started getting the, diarrhea and dehydrated, severely dehydrated. What it is I've been on those antibiotics so many times in my life, but they became ineffective. So it come back on me with a vengeance. And so by that night, Matt Mantell took me to the emergency room here in Medina, and they admitted me, and my electrolytes were high, my platelet level was low, my BUN was kind of average, my ALT, my SGOT, which my electrolytes were a little bit high, and that's due to the dehydration and the bacteria. So they did a FECAL, fecal culture, and determined that it's still there. But I met a nicest native internal medicine doctor I've ever met, and he had a team with him. He had a pharmacist, he had a pain management doctor with him, he had an intern and a couple of others with him, and they placed me on 3 different synthetic antibiotics that are knocking this stuff right out. He said by Friday I should be able to go, and by Saturday I'll be well enough to fly back to Alaska. So this is just a hiccup. Don't let it worry you. And I know a lot of you are going to probably think, man, Shoestring, you should have stayed at the home base and rested and got some more rest and got well before you left. But I've been doing that for 2.5 years and nothing's happened. And I have never felt this good since I got out on my own and started traveling again. It's the well-being in the mind that's helping me physically. So I met a family. They emailed me and said as soon as I get to the airport in Anchorage to give them a call, and they'll let me stay a night or 2 in the basement of their cabin to rest, get rid of that jet lag, and get back on my feet. Then I'm heading to Barrow to show you guys Point Barrow and other places, Fairbanks, maybe Kotzebue, Bethel, Nome, Attu, Cold Bay. But definitely I want to try to get back on that giant ferry at Whittier to go to Valdez and get off in Valdez and show you how beautiful Valdez is. And then go on to Cordova and down to Juneau and down to Ketchikan, where I worked for QPI, as I discussed in my last video, that Boilermaker journeyman job I had down there. I'd like to show you how neat that town is. But we'll see when I get there. $212 straight out of Chicago, non-stop. So there ain't no way they can lose my gear. And it's breakup right now. Breakup is where all the ice starts moving in the rivers and melting on the surface. So in about 2 weeks, the leaves will be budding out. And in 3 weeks from now, there'll be 24 hours of sunshine and all the leaves will be out. You'll be swimming in the lakes. That's how fast everything warms up when there's that much sun in the sky, 24 hours. Well, where I'll be in Anchorage, Wasilla area, there's like 18, 20 hours of light. But when I get to Barrow, it's daylight from May 21st to August 2nd. So the sun will never set by the time I get up in Barrow to show you guys Barrow. I'll stay there 2-3 days, and I'll walk that 8 miles up the spit up to Point Barrow and show you the Arctic Ocean. Maybe see a polar bear or two, but definitely we're going to see some northern lights, some aurora borealis. Next year is the solar maximum. Even though there's a lot of sun activity this year too, we will definitely see some northern lights. But anyway, they're taking very good care of me. I've never really been to a hospital who's taken better care of me than they have here. I'm glad I checked in.
I gotta do some vitals.
Hello. Okay. My nurse is coming to get some vitals, so I'll go for now. I just wanted to update everybody. I'll probably be getting discharged Friday or Saturday. I'm flying back to Alaska Saturday evening or Sunday morning, and I'll be in Alaska Sunday evening and Monday until about 1st of May. All right. Goodbye, people. See y'all in Alaska. All right.